Do you remember the first time you seen Patrik Laine? I remember it like it was yesterday. This 6'5" kid just towering over everybody on stage like he's King Kong at a Roloff family reunion. It felt like the Winnipeg Jets really hit a home run that day. In fact, it felt like he was going to be the face of the franchise. Not only was he big, but he also had one of the best releases in his draft class. Yes, right up there with Ron Jeremy's little fella. But here's where it got interesting. After a hot start, including a 44-goal season in 2018, Patrik Laine's young career started to hit some speed bumps. He was traded to Columbus. His numbers began to decline, his body was taking a beating, and his tires would finally come to a screeching stop in January 2024, when he decided to temporarily step away from the game and enter the NHL's Player Assistance Program. Just 8 years into his NHL career, and this poor fella pretty much hit rock bottom. And you know what? I actually feel pretty bad for him. So why am I talking about this guy? Why is Patrik Laine back in the spotlight right now? Well, according to the Columbus Blue Jackets, not only is he about to be cleared by the doctors, but Laine wants out. Oh my god. He's done with Columbus. He's sick of hearing that bloody cannon go off. He's looking for a fresh start somewhere new in the NHL. And look, I don't care what kind of shape he's in. Anytime there's a 26-year-old 40-goal scorer available who's 6'5", you gotta be at least kicking the tires on him to see what kind of a deal is available. You see, Laine's trade value right now is at an all-time low. He's got a big cap hit of $8.7 million over the next couple of seasons, and hey, that's a large chunk of change to be dropping on a guy who played a measly 18 games last season. So obviously, he's going to be available for pretty cheap. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just bring in the question of the day. A question that I've been asked like 600 times over the past couple of weeks. Is Patrik Laine a good fit for the Montreal Canadiens? Everybody's talking about it, and my opinion might even surprise you, because it's double-sided. Yes, I feel like he's a good fit for Montreal, depending on the cost, of course. I wouldn't want to give up a big part of the future just to see a guy like Laine come in here and tease everyone. You know what I mean? Play out the remainder of his contract and then hit free agency immediately after, which is a likely scenario. However, if the price is right, and maybe you can, send back a bad contract going the other way to Columbus, who knows? Maybe it can be a good idea for the team. Maybe Patrik Laine finds his game again and goes on a rampage. Can you imagine having our very own Sam Squamch line? I've always wanted a Sam Squamch line. 82 games of Laine, Doc, and Slavkovsky? Jeez, that's a lot of beef, and possibly a lot of band-aids. So, I wouldn't really be opposed to the idea, especially if you can get him for the PLD-CPB deal. That, of course, is the Pierre-Luc Dubois chips-popping bar deal that we seen a couple of days ago. Patrik Laine is a good fit for Montreal, but here's the problem. On the other end of the stick, Montreal is absolutely not a good fit for Patrik Laine. What are you, crazy? This poor fella's been in the NHL's Player Assistance Program since January, and now we're just gonna toss him into a pressure cooker like Montreal? No! It's like asking Evander Kane to be in a Tony Bitt commercial. Of course he's gonna crack. Poor Laine wouldn't even be able to go for a walk in the woods in Quebec without being caught on camera. I personally just don't think it's a good fit for him, and I feel like he's gonna be spending the next couple of years trying to get himself together on a team where he can shit without being on camera. I'm talking Utah, Seattle, Columbus. Wait, what? I know it's probably not what some of you wanted to hear. I do wish Patrik Laine the best, okay? But Patty, listen to me. You got 2 years left on that contract of yours, and you're just not going to be able to put your shit together in a market where they're going to be tearing your shit apart. That's exactly how I feel about all these Patrik Laine rumors that keep popping up. Now, just to be clear, there's actually zero evidence that I'm aware of that Kent Hughes is actively pursuing Laine. All we know is that Laine has requested a trade. That's it. But you can go ahead and let me know your thoughts down in the comments section. Is Laine a good idea? A bad idea? I want to hear all about it. Please don't forget to swanton bomb that like button before you leave here. And hey, see you next time.